Let's do it.
What is going on, Stato?
Hey, mate. How are we?
Good, mate. Good. Episode 10, bud.
I know. Hey, welcome, guys. Welcome, everyone. Episode 10, double digits.
Double digits. Welcome to Have a Chat with Ray and Stat. I am Ray. That is Stat.
Happening.
Mate, how are we doing?
Yeah, good, bro. Good. Just can't complain, bro. I guess now it's becoming same old.
It is, there's no new stories. There's no new news. It's the same thing every week.
Can't leave. Lockdown longer. Stricter. Mate, it's more stricter. It's just, yeah, mate. It's now become the norm of nothing's new. Literally nothing's new.
Literally nothing to share.
It's actually very, very sad.
Unless you want to hear about how I was staring at my brick wall for about 4 hours today, I can tell you that story.
That's something I don't want to hear, and probably what others don't want to hear about as well.
Exactly, bro.
What did you ponder on if you did want to share a little bit, what were you pondering as you were staring at the wall for 4 hours?
Mate, honestly, I was looking at the different shapes on the bricks, Oh, man. It's so boring around here, bro. There is nothing to do.
You know what's amazing?
Talk to
There
me.
might be nothing to do,
Yeah.
but we'll have like Netflix, Stan, Disney, all that. Then we'll look and we'll say there's nothing to watch.
Bro. Yeah, we just you get caught up doing the exact same thing constantly.
Yeah, it's rubbish. It's
Just
garbage.
every day, bro. You just don't know what to do. You don't know what to think. And then somehow we're constantly flat out and busy. How crazy is that?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense though.
It really doesn't, Like people call me throughout the week. They say, "Oh, what do you do? Like, how do you keep busy?" I go, "Man, I'm flat out with work and church stuff and all this stuff that piles on." And then there's still these like 2-3 hours of the day where I'm bored out of my mind.
Yeah.
It's weird, man.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean.
Hey,
how you going? How's your week?
Yeah, good. Listen, I did want to talk about something before we did get into the ha-ha of the show and everything. Man, I just sat down, watched a 30-minute news report on it. The situation going on in Lebanon. Bro, it's a lot worse than it's ever been over there. Ladies and gents, if you don't know what's going on, Lebanon is in probably the worst economic and governmental crisis it's ever been in. It's really sad what's going on down there. The government basically collapsed a couple of months back, and the whole COVID situation built on the issues over there. There's a 40% unemployment rate at the moment. I think it was 55% of people are under the poverty line. People can't get simple things like bread and water and petrol. Everything's moving over to the black market. So Lebanon needs our prayers. Our families over there are struggling right now. They're struggling hard. Mate, it just blew me away when I saw because obviously I knew it was bad over there. But when I looked into it properly today and just saw the impact and what our families are going through down there, it's sad, man.
Yeah, no, it's very sad. It's for months on end. There's just been, like you said, there's been governmental crisis going on. Everyone butts heads over everything, and because it's not in a good financial position, they take money from the people's bank accounts, like on top of whatever they're earning. They'll just things like that. Then
just constantly
I was hearing. Yeah, right. Yeah, it's sad. And then you see, like I was talking to my mum the other day about it, like just to get meat, it's like $80-$90 to get just a decent amount of meat. It never used to be this expensive. Everything is just way over the top expensive, and some people aren't working. It's full on. They need our prayers. They need our help. They need our, if we can, financial support, I guess.
Didn't really want to say too much on that besides let's just start praying for these people. Mate, we think we have it hard here being in lockdown, whatever it is. Mate, it's a lot worse over there. So let's be praying for them. It's full on, man. It's sad, bro. Such a beautiful country, constantly under turmoil like that.
Heartbreaking.
But yeah, I just wanted to get that sort of out there and just let people know to be praying for him. And we know God can do some crazy things. So let's see what he does there.
Yeah.
But other than that, bro, lockdown, man, how's it treating you these days?
Yeah. Bro, so boring, bro.
Yeah.
It's so boring.
Does it feel like the days like just sort of turn into one and they're like a blur?
Yeah, it's so hard to explain. It's like there's nothing I do that's productive. Nothing. Even if it's leaving the house for an hour, whether he's going for a walk, it's just not productive. Like I miss my very intense schedule. I miss doing from 5 p.m. to whatever it was, being so busy, but being at home constantly is frustrating.
It's full on, eh?
It is frustrating, bro. They
bro-
always say home sweet home, but I hate this place. I
I'm
look
noticing-
around, I hate it.
Bro, I'm noticing I don't even know what day it is anymore.
If I didn't have a job, it'd be so much worse.
Yeah, bro. Well, that's
So
the thing.
much
Like
worse.
the podcast, church, and all that sort of stuff sort of helps out. So, okay, it's this day I've got to do this and that.
Yeah, absolutely.
But for the most part, bro, it's just like, what day is it? What am I doing today? Oh, it's the same thing. Nothing.
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's like, oh no, I don't have to go do this, or I can't meet up with this person. It's just the
that's
same.
full on.
Old. Everything is becoming so.
Be honest
This
with me. Are you eating a lot more?
Yeah, yes and no.
Yes or no?
Yes and no. Yeah, like I'm definitely snacking a lot more. That's not hard from that. I'm snacking like a Mongol, bro. I'm just
it's not
any
good.
snack, just bump right down the hatchet. You know it.
Straight out, eh? Bro,
No. I feel like I'm snacking more than anything.
I'm not a snacker like on a normal schedule. I'm not a snacker. I don't snack a lot. I don't eat a lot of junk food. But now that I keep coming down into this garage hangout of mine, bro, it's just snack after snack.
Yeah.
I've got this little container of M&Ms. Not even a little container. It's like that big. Just open it up, chuck in 7, close it back up once I'm finished with that handful, next handful, and it's just no good.
And you don't realize that you just eaten the whole tub.
I've got I don't realize that I've developed a little bit of a gut for myself now. I've gained a couple of keys.
Yeah, bro. Listen, in terms of my eating, it's like, yeah, you have ridiculous meals every now and again, but it's more for me the snacking, bro. I've been snacking like,
oh yeah,
so
it's
bad,
no
man.
good. It's
no weight's been put on from snacking. I'm just a warehouse. Honestly, bro.
Bro, you got to start going outside and working out.
Nah, listen, I do. I'll go for walks in that, and then I'll just see a chocolate, and I go, and I'm just gonna jump at that thing. It's so bad,
bro. I've put it in now. I've decided starting last week, I've got to go and do exercise at least once every 2 days. And I'm not just talking walking. I go for a walk every day, but I mean like actual full-on exercise where I get a sweat on.
Yeah, good.
And mate, the days I've been doing it, it's been full on. It's been good. Like I feel good afterwards. You know what I mean? Mate, I miss working out at the gym with the crew down there. It feels good to be doing something at least.
Yeah, 100%.
Bro, we should go to the park and kick a footy around.
Nah.
Why not?
Any idea you come with? I love crushing
you
it.
Just shoot down dreams. Is that what you do?
Yeah, I do. I'm a killjoy.
You really are, bro.
Yeah, I'm a big killjoy. Especially when I see someone so motivated and passionate. Let's do this, and I'm just like, I want to take the mickey. I go, yeah, nah, no chance.
Bro,
just for a laugh.
Bro,
Yeah, bro.
Every time I go down to the park, I go for runs or I go do a hit workout or something. I see these blokes or these kids with their parents kicking footies around. I'm like, that's the dream. Just grab a footy, kick it around. I haven't done that in such a long time.
Yeah, parks are quite good. Yeah, let me know. I'm
Tomorrow.
down.
Tomorrow.
What time?
Anytime you want.
Done.
Do you want to book it in? What time?
What, for everyone have to book in a time?
Yeah, 100%.
Oof.
Your schedule's stricter with work. Like me, I can leave the house at any time.
Yeah, no, I can't leave the house anytime. Love to, but I can't. Let's do after work.
Done.
5:30.
Book it in.
Pencil it in for Wednesday, 5:30.
I thought we
Isn't
said.
it?
Oh yeah, it's Tuesday when we release this thing.
Yeah, isn't it?
Tuesday. I mean Tuesday. It's Monday night, guys. So I'm meaning Tuesday.
Oh, Tuesday. I got to record my podcast. I got to prepare all that stuff.
Okay, Wednesday.
That's what I'm saying. Wednesday. Yeah, that's what.
Done.
I was under the impression we're pretending it's Tuesday. Everyone watches it's Tuesday at 5:30.
Mate, you were so much more professional than me just there.
You stupid. I can't believe it. I'm on song here. And that's why I thought about it for an hour before I gave a response.
That's too good. That's very funny, bro.
Wednesday, 5:30, book it in. I'm not kidding.
All right, done.
All right, done.
I'm
It's
in.
on my phone.
Does it get dark at 5:30?
Oh, pitch black.
Is it?
Pitch black. No, but if you go to the footy field, I'm sure the lights are on.
I think they turn them off.
At what time?
Because, keep people at home.
It's exercise.
No.
Crying out loud.
How about this
suss it
guy?
out. We'll suss
How
it
about
out.
you? You never exercise a day in your life. The time you want to go exercise, they've turned the lights off on you.
Yeah, well, I have no choice now. They've shut everything else down.
bro.
Yeah, listen, booking 5:30. We'll suss it out.
All right, done.
If it turns off, it turns off.
I just want to kick a footy, bro. I haven't done that in so long, eh?
kick the footy around.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, it's been a while.
You know why? It's because my brother keeps stealing my footies.
How many do you have for him to steal?
Bro, I've bought 5 over the last 4 years, and he's stolen every single one of them. It's either him or one of the boys, because when we go on a weekend away or something like that, I'll take the footy with us.
Yeah.
It doesn't come back home with me. Someone's playing with it in the back seat, and then they walk out of the car with it. They're stealing my footies.
And then they'll just take it with them, and then
that's it. End the story.
I actually pumped mine up last week, and then me and my brother-in-law went to the park and kicked it around for a laugh.
Bro, how good is it, eh?
Pretty fun.
Yeah, it's good.
Very fun. It was good. So yeah, booking Wednesday 5:30.
Wednesday 5:30, bro. Last week we also put up a Instagram poll to see what people thought of the mullet.
Mate, I listen.
Pretty much
I don't
dead
like
down the middle. Dead down the middle, bro.
What do you mean?
It was like 58 to 43 or something like that, wasn't it?
I ain't down the middle, mate. Down the middle's 50-50, bro.
Okay, but like what I'm saying is like it wasn't as one-sided as I thought it was gonna be. Like it was pretty good.
Nah, mate. Nah, she's a beauty.
How's she going?
She's a beauty. Yeah, she's good, bro. She's
Mate, you're gonna touch her up?
Yeah. I was gonna shave prior to the episode, but I thought, nah, you know what? I'll just keep it the way it is for now. But yeah, mate, she's gorgeous, bro.
I did.
She's
bro,
all right.
Seeing some of the names saying they liked it. It sort of just got me thinking, like, what you people I thought would be against it, but man, people love the mullet.
I told you, bro. I wasn't joking when I said last week I got some good comments.
Mabruk, mate.
Thanks, mate. Thank you. So, very excited. I also found something that I want to maybe bring up next week in regards to the mullet. I found a little thing on it, but I want to dive a bit more into it next week. So we'll save that for next week. But I found the thing. It's called Mullets for Mental Health.
Really?
Yeah. So I'll touch on that bit next week. I'll do some more touching up on it. But I came across to my desk last week, and I thought, you know what? I'll
save it for
next week. But yeah.
That's
not the reason. But FYI, hey,
how long are you going to grow it for? Like, how long are you thinking?
Well, we're going to be listen. Let's be realistic, as realistic as possible with these lockdowns. We're probably locked down to October 8th.
Okay, so you're thinking till the end of lockdown?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're not going to live in the real world with it?
No, I want to for about 2 weeks, and then once we start, maybe when things start get a bit rolling a bit better with like church and ministry, then I'll get rid of it.
What's work think of it?
They haven't realized.
I haven't realized yet.
They haven't noticed. And 10 minutes a morning at work doesn't really seem to trigger people to looking at my mullet. So
it's a fair point. You can't tell you got a mullet right now. Besides the fact that your camera angle is horrendous right now.
Yeah, I know, bro.
I'm seeing the bottom of your beard and nothing else.
But just keep your eyes up here. That's what it's about. Just keep your eyes up here, mate. That's not be cheeky.
Bro, mate, can you imagine walking into the office with your mullet? And at that point, it's just lush.
Bro, I'm waiting for it to get lush. The second it gets lush, oh, mate, I'm gonna do some crazy stuff with it. Right. I just want it to be blonde. I want to do something stupid with my mullet.
Well, okay, so to answer this, if you go blonde on the mullet, right, is that the top as well or just the back?
I can't grow anything at the top. It's just the back. I'm very thin at the top,
so
bro.
You're telling me you're going to go black up top and then just this yellow piece of crap at the back?
No, look, I don't want to know. Not heavy. It won't be like a heavy blonde. It'll just be
like streaks or something?
Yeah, it's just
highlighting it.
Yeah, just something stupid. But it has to get like to a decent length for it to be noticeable. Now it's way too short. But no, mate, she's all right. The people love it. And, that's thank you to everyone that voted. Yes and no. Oh, had a bit of a rain moment there.
Hey.
Much of that. But
yeah, man, they were all for it.
Yeah, they did, mate. They loved it. And listen, we'll continue growing it.
It's been cool to see everyone's responses and comments on Instagram, Facebook.
YouTube. Yeah. I've also appreciated the private messages.
Yeah, bro. Been all right.
Yeah, some good. A lot more bad, but that's okay. Right. The people spoke over an Instagram vote, so that's all that matters.
Mate, but speaking of the office, bro, do you miss going in? Do you miss having like an office life?
Yeah, I do. I miss. Okay, so funny. This is going to sound really crazy. So I've been working insurance for the last year, heading to almost a year and a half now. In that time, I've gone to the office maybe 9 times.
Okay.
So when I landed the gig, training was from home, working was from home. the only requirement was you had to go into the office once a month.
That's the dream.
Yeah. So I've only
That's pretty
gone in.
that's pretty much mine at at Verdo. I go in once a month for the team meeting, and then I work from home.
Yeah, love and life.
Yeah.
So I've I've gotten to know a few people in my team, but because I've jumped in about 4 or 5 different roles in the year and a half I've been in, there's always been new people.
Okay.
And so now that I work for a team in Melbourne, I don't know anyone in my team. So
are they all based in Melbourne?
That says about 20, about 17 of them are.
Oh, far out.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And me, my team lead, and another lady are based in Sydney.
Okay.
But in my previous role at Telstra, mate, I missed that so much, bro.
You had some stories from
laughs. Hey?
You had some stories from Telstra, bro.
Bro, it was just every day was a laugh. It wasn't like, man, I have to go to work tomorrow. It was, I'm going in for a laugh. I had the best time.
Bro, going in for a laugh. Bro, that were the days at Samsung, eh? Go in, have a mad laugh, hang out in the break room, all that stuff.
Yeah. That was the dream, bro. Samsung was the dream, bro.
You wouldn't see that many horrendous. You saw some horrendous stuff at Samsung, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah. We saw some.
Bro, do you remember that time you got a company-wide email sent out?
Listen, I like to make an impact everywhere I go. And by impact, I mean, I want people talking about me, right?
Bro, you made an impact, all right. So I'm working at Samsung for, I don't know how long it was at that point. Was it about a year? Maybe 9 months?
Yeah, year and a half, maybe a little bit longer.
So I'm working at Samsung for a while, ladies and gents. We're hanging out, whatever. I was in the phone department. Stat, you were in the returns?
So service tracking.
Service track. Okay. So that's in the service tracking department. So we're 2 separate departments. And level 1 at this building was the corporate level. It's where all the meetings happen. It's where all the big conferences went down and whatever. And myself and my managers and a couple of people from overseas had a meeting in the conference room. Big conference room. So we go in, we have our meeting, whatever. Outside the conference rooms, there's couches for people to sit at and just decompress, I guess, have a coffee, whatever. I walk out of this conference room and I see this bloke in a hoodie sleeping on the couch, like head tucked in and just sleeping like that. I'm thinking, what is wrong with these people? Like, who is this idiot? Lo and behold, it's old mate Stato Manor over here.
Yeah.
What were you thinking?
Well, put it this way. I had no idea that it was the corporate level. So I had slept at 3:30 that morning. I remember it so well because I was at one of the boys' houses seeking some advice on a lot of things at the time. And so by the time I got home and slept, it was about 3:30 in the morning. And back then we had hour lunch breaks. And mate, they were very good times, hour lunch breaks. So I thought, you know what? I'm not going to eat because I can do it, whatever. It's no problem. I'll just eat while I work. I want to have a nap. And I couldn't keep my eyes open. I was working. I was dead. I couldn't keep my eyes open. So I go, you know what? I'm going to head down to level, was it level 2? 1. Sorry, level 1. When I head down to level 1, some cracky couches out there. So I get down, so I'll walk over and I see this lady, bro, top lady. I had very minimal contact with her, but when I had contact with her, she was great.
She was nice as.
Yeah, had her American lady, best. Sitting there, she was doing some sewing.
Knitting.
Sorry, knitting. Sorry. And I go, man, that's pretty cool. She was like, that's the way to decompress. That's mad.
Minding her own business in the corner, just knitting.
Yeah. Doing nothing. You guys probably wonder why I'm bringing this up, but we'll get to it in a sec. So, like, as I do, I find the couch about beauty. And I'm just going to have a quick little nap, set my alarm, and off I go. So, go, sleep, wake up, my alarm goes off. Everything seems purely normal. Look how beautiful. Just had a 55-minute nap. I'll give me 5 minutes, I'll go back to work. Go up to level 2, go sit at my desk. One of the girls, one of my very good mates there, Jess, so I still keep in touch with her every now and again. She comes up to me, she goes, we need to talk. Okay, all right, what's going on? She goes, like, are you okay? Are you sure you can work the rest of the day? I'm thinking, yeah, like, what's the issue? She goes, watch this video. It was me, KO'd on the couch. Like, when I say KO'd, finished, like she was shaking me to wake up because this, like, corporate level, the big guys from Korea, all that were here for some big, like, top meetings. And here I am in my hoodie, tucked in like this for 55 minutes. So the email gets sent out. And bro, this email gets sent out to all staff, whatever. It wasn't that long of a letter. Wasn't that maybe like 2 paragraphs, if that?
Yeah.
It wasn't long letter, just saying, just a reminder for level 1 to not be used for like your own downtime. For example, something along the lines of like, you can't, like, no knitting, no sleeping.
Yep.
So I read this email.
I beeline it straight to you.
Yeah, you're like, bro, check this email. I read the email and I go, I made it. I've made it.
You got knitting banned on level 1, this poor lady.
I got knitting banned for this lady because I was KO'd on the couch, drooling and this and that, and snoring. Oh, to this day, one of the best 50-minute naps I've ever had in my whole life.
Bro, I remember the conversation with my manager at the time saying, do you believe these people sleeping on the first level? I mean, do you know this guy, this, that? I go, yeah, I know him. How do you know him? The service tracking, done some work with him. Oh, no, he's just my best mate.
Bro. And then I had so many people after that, bro. Like when we played ice tag with Jose and Elias and the boys, and they were like reaching to me about it. Oh, they were good times, bro. Samsung were the best. Samsung were the crazy.
Samsung were the days, bro. They were the days. They were good.
They were work days, man. Telstra had some mad stories too.
Listen, as much as we had at Samsung, we never had a dog walk into the office. You know what I'm saying? Not like your days at Telstra.
Mate, let me just tell a little story. So we had 2 different business centers. We had Miranda, we had North Ryde. So I got moved to North Ryde to develop the new team there and start the new team. Anyway, so we're there with this new team and we've kicked on, we're going strong, new managers in. So I get along with him really well and all the boys there, some of the best blokes I've ever worked with. So we're sitting around one day. I had been away for 3 days. I was very sick. And okay, you know what? I'm just going to go into work, whatever. Go in, morning lads. Yeah, what's happening? All the boys, whatever. So sit in, have a little chat, quick catch up. I haven't been there for the last 3 days. Walk in, sit down. But I sit down, I'm not joking, first thing in the morning. And I feel something constantly smacking my leg. Like that's very annoying. Maybe the boys are pranking me. So I leave it for a bit and then it just kept going. And I'm like 40 seconds in and I go, I'm going to break whatever's under the table. I look, bro, I'm not joking, this dog in the office. And I look
what is the dog doing in the office, bro? What are they doing?
So I look at this dog and I go, nah, this is lunacy. That's what this is. This is lunacy. So I go, look, I got to ignore it. And then all I see is, oh, come over, whatever. Brittany was the name of my friend that had the dog. And I look and I go, what's its name? He goes, Brandon. I just said, okay. So the dog's name is Brandon, but a massive dog, I'm telling you.
So Brittany brought Brandon the dog to work?
Yeah.
Okay.
So me being the one that's brought the new team together, I tried to get a bit of understanding. This colleague of mine, I'm just going to be very careful, but this colleague of mine lived in Lithgow.
Okay.
So to trek it to North Ryde, back at the time, by train was 4.5 hours.
That is a trip.
So the times that she came in and drove was 2.5 hours.
Okay.
On this particular day, she drove.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, and this dog's there, bro. And I go, nah, I can't work with this dog in the office. I'm not scared. It's just
yeah, right. Yeah, right. You're not scared.
No, I'm not scared. I promise I'm not scared. It's just a jungle. I'm working in a jungle. Like, what the heck? I don't come to work at Telstra Business and I'm working in this jungle of office. Anyway, for my manager, I go, oh, mate, let me have a chat to you. And I look at him. I go, bro, surely we're taking the PCR. I go, there's no chance in the world that I'm working in the office with this dog. Like, there's no way.
Why are you so all right, bro? Hold on. She wants to have a dog at the office. Let her have a dog at the office. Why are you being that guy?
Killjoy.
Why are you being that guy? You're a Karen, bro. That's what you are. What are you being that guy for?
I'm a Karen, bro. I'm just... Why do I have to go to office and there's a dog?
Well, why not? Pet the dog. Have a laugh.
I petted the thing for like 20 minutes and I go, all right, cuz, like, how much more petting do you want? Get out of my face.
So your manager, what's he say?
Looks at me, I go, oh, mate. I go, surely we're taking the piss here. Like, there's no way in the world. And I go, listen. And I was very angry, bro. I go, listen. I go, this thing is annoying. It's like barking and it's like, it's a small office. Like, I don't have to explain more than I'm
How's your
explaining.
manager
that
okay with this?
Look, he was, but he wasn't. Like, he goes, look, I understand. He goes, but what do you want me to do? I don't know. Maybe no dog.
Your job.
I don't know what they would do. I go, listen. I go, all right. I go, and I said this, like, I'm a hero. I go, listen, the dog can stay, no problem. I go, but I'm going home.
You're an idiot.
I go, I don't care, bro.
Who do you think you are?
Yeah.
That dog probably brought more money to the company than you did.
Yeah, listen, I bought $0. That's besides the point. I go, listen, I refuse. I'm not working in the office with this dog. And then I go, bro, what do we do? Like, okay, he goes, all right. He goes, you make a good point. He goes, I need you here. He goes, leave it with me. I go, listen, you got an hour. I'm out. I didn't care. I go, take my job with you. I didn't care. I go, I'm out.
Who do you think you are?
Bro, I didn't care, bro. And the boys were laughing and they go, yeah, no chance. I don't want to work in the office with this dog, whatever. I go, you know what? We don't have to cop it. So I went back to, listen, I'm not copping this. He goes, all right. He pulls over to the side. He goes, oh, Brady, can I have a chat to you? So he pulls a girl into the office. Bro, pulls into the office. The dog follows him into the office. I go, no. This will do me. I start laughing. I go, no way. I have to take a photo of this. So I got to take a photo of this dog who's just looking at me so innocently, like, don't take away the last bit of pride I have. Just let me be here.
That is my second favorite photo of a dog on my phone.
Oh,
it is so funny,
bro. And then the moral of the story is after the dialogue, he pulled the girl in for a chat. He goes, listen, we can't have the dog around in the office, due to company policy. Not company policy. We just can't have a dog in the office.
It's just Nathaniel was a dog himself.
Yeah, I was the real dog in the situation, and I just said, you know what, I'm not having it. So I had a bit of pullback then, so I could do whatever I want. So I was like, all right. So off the dog goes, and then out Brittany goes, and out my manager goes. And I go, where are you going? He's like, oh, we're going to take it to one of the care places, like, to take care of the dog. I go, where? They go, Manly.
What?
Okay. I've done more damage than good. You guys enjoy.
You got this dog exiled to Manly.
Manly, bro. And remember, she lives in Lithgow. Yeah, this is and we and the boys, we're laughing. You can't believe there's a dog in the office. We're cracking jokes. And we're laughing about it, bro. That was a very interesting office day.
Hard on for that dog, bro.
Yeah, bro. Then I cut my mates here in the office just before I left as well. Gave my mate a haircut. We played footy in the office. Played backgammon in the office.
Doesn't sound like a normal office, bro.
Bro, listen, bro. It was just the best time ever. Like, we pulled pranks with each other every day. It was such a mate. I miss the office.
Yeah,
life,
see,
bro.
that's the thing I miss about, like, this whole lockdown thing. I miss going to an office and seeing people hanging out.
Yeah,
walking.
I actually just miss any social interaction I can get right now.
Yeah, pretty much.
I miss it, bro. Mate, social days were good days, bro. Some of the best times I've had.
Mate, but let's get going. I'm excited about this next part of our show today. Stats Take makes its return. Mate,
yeah,
we got you to watch Iron Man 2008 this week.
Yeah.
All right. First off, before we get into it, what is the movie about?
Listen, I don't know.
Okay, you can't keep giving that answer. What's the movie about? What's Iron Man about?
Before I get into all that, when I sat down, I said, let's watch this movie.
Mm-hmm.
I saw 2 hours and I almost cried. I go, nah. This is like, why 2 hours? Why are all I hate it. Anyway,
so you start off the MCU storyline with Iron Man.
Yeah, kick it off. Robert Downey Jr. And then I was like, oh, this should be all right. Because I've heard so many good things about him in Iron Man. The introduction, I thought could have been the whole movie.
What, the part with him in the desert?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, like, when the guy goes, oh, let's take a selfie, and then they get rated, I was so happy to leave it there and just do anything else. I was like, yeah, that was very good.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
Then the movie carried on. And listen, I gotta say, I really enjoyed it.
I'm very happy. That's good.
I really liked it.
There we go. We got one.
I really liked it. It was pretty witty.
Yep.
Has very witty moments. And they started like the bad guys were speaking Arabic. I'm like, oh, we can get behind this.
Bro, you can understand it. Don't need no subtitles.
Yeah. It was. Yeah. Oh my god, it's very good. It's a bit of my culture. I like it.
So let's get back to it. What's the movie about? Someone's never seen the movie before. How are you explaining it to them?
So there's a guy. He gets captured by Arabs. And some bloke saves his life, and puts something that basically has a hole in his chest, and puts this thing to guide it and like kind of keep him alive. And then these bad guys say, "Listen, you have to build this thing for us before we can let you go." He goes, "All right." Ignores him. Builds this bodysuit that can just kill anyone and everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Then eradicates all the Lebos, shoots them all down.
Yeah,
destroys them all.
Okay.
Then he just like, and then as he's done it, he goes walks around. Then he gets saved by just some random helicopters flying by, which turned out to be like his mates in that. So he goes back to the house, builds up this proper suit that he's built in the desert with absolutely nothing. And then he but there's a guy with him. He's like his business partner. That was his business partner with his father. Turns out he was doing dodges behind the whole time. So he like to the camera's now, he was like his best mate, but was backstabbing him and was creating his own kind of like big machine, like big monster. The Arabs couldn't do it, so he went and kind of got the right people to do it, and then he did it himself, and then he became a bad guy. Tried to kill Iron Man, but Iron Man clapped him. And then the girl that's with him the whole time, she's like an mortar, bro. Like she's so cute. Like she's trying to get with Tony Stark, but he's like trying to play it off. And then they didn't kiss in the end. What kind of crap is that? So yeah, Iron Man's a good guy, saves the day. He's pretty funny. Has the beautiful girl that's always by his side, and gets rid of the bad guy.
Is the weirdest explanation of a movie ever.
So guys, yeah, look, I recommend you watch Iron Man. It's very, very good.
What do you give it out of 10?
Out of 10. Well, honestly, bro, all jokes, I'll probably give it an 8.
Yeah?
Yeah. No, like, I actually enjoyed it.
You liked it, bro?
Yeah, all jokes aside, I really liked Iron Man.
It's a good paced movie. It moves fast.
Yeah, no, it does actually, yeah. It was very good. I can't really... I just wanted them to kiss at the end, but look, you can't get everything you want in the movie. But I enjoyed it. It was very good.
They have to leave something for the sequels, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but... Mate, by the way we're going, just one little bowl set, that's all I needed. One little kiss.
Can I tell you?
To go.
2 out of 2 stats takes, we got a winner. That was very quick. I didn't expect it to be that quick to get a winner with you, mate.
Listen, but it also reminds me how much I hate just sitting there watching a movie.
Why though? Like this was something Bao actually brought up in one of our topics this week on Instagram. He thinks that you've got some sort of PTSD behind your hate for movies. He goes, the real reason why Stat hates movies, I want to know. There's some sort of PTSD, I reckon. Why do you hate movies so much?
Because I just don't care for them.
Okay, that's not a reason.
It is a reason.
No, it's not. You need to give me a reason.
I don't care for movies. Like I don't see the pleasure in sitting down and just being amazed at what's. I don't care. It doesn't. There's nothing that I enjoy about it.
See, that's a lie though, because you watch movies all the time.
Okay, but the ones I watched as a kid were very cool. And back then I was very stupid. And I just watched whatever movie I wanted to. Now there's no movie I see that I have to watch this or what they've done here is so cool. I don't care.
You're a fried human being, bro.
I don't care, bro. If people want to sit down and watch movies and they go for 3 hours or 4 hours, I get out of my face.
I'm not even talking about those movies. Fair enough. I can understand people not liking that stuff. It's a long time to sit, watch a movie, this, that. But this movie looks good. All right.
Get to the point. If you finish within an hour, you might get me.
No, you can't get a whole story in less than an hour, bro.
Of course you can.
You need to understand people's minds, like the action, this, that. It's great.
What do I care about understanding people's minds? I don't care.
That's the point.
Nah, bro.
You're telling a story.
It's an absolute time waster. You got to get me in the first, if it's a comedy, going in the first 30, maybe 45 seconds. You got to get me. If you don't get me, don't waste my time. You can't. That's it. Like the movies, they just whatever.
We just peeled back another layer of the onion of Nathaniel Manor.
Yeah, they're stupid.
Yeah, well, mate, good stats take. Very happy that one worked out for you.
Look, it was a fluke.
I think so, yeah. Yeah,
Big fluke, let me tell you.
A fluke, 100%. Because here's the thing. I'm pretty good at reading what type of movies people like to watch. Like, I'm pretty good at movie taste and say, oh, yeah, you'd like this movie, you'd hate this movie. You're one of those guys I can't tell.
You're 1 from 2 so far.
Yeah. Because I did thought you'd like Back to the Future.
Yeah.
But after that, it's just like, I don't know what you like, what you don't like. You know what I mean?
But I did say to you, I wanted to start off with the MCU series.
Hey, mate, worked out.
Yeah, so look, it was a good start.
No, well done.
That's what stats take, mate. That's
Mabruk.
Another movie that I have to say it to people. Yeah, I've seen.
It's good.
Yeah, not great, but
it worked out.
Yeah, look.
Hey, listen, was it not a decent 2 hours for you?
Look, I enjoyed it. I don't like reminding myself it was 2 hours.
Okay, but you enjoyed it.
I said 8 out of 10. What more do you want me to take out of it?
That's what I'm saying. No, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying you enjoyed it. So there shouldn't be regret there. You should be happy.
Yeah. Like, if I didn't watch it, I would have been fine. Like,
yeah, honestly, I think the same thing with that movie, though. As good as it is, for me, it's missable. But I'm not as big a fan of the MCU as everyone else. Like, I don't think it's rewatchable at all. I think
I'd watch it again.
I think not Iron Man, but like the whole series.
Sorry.
One that like there's a movie here and there that's rewatchable, but out of the 24, there are a lot of duds. Yeah, man.
Yeah. That's another one down. Another one in the bank, as I say.
Another one in the bank, mate. We had a lot of comments this week on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all that. When you put up the post to say what do you want us to talk about, my mate Jack goes, "You got to have a conspiracy episode." I think that's very dangerous territory.
Nah, I'm in.
Bro, what are we gonna talk, bro?
Jack, I'm in.
Listen, I'm with him, but I don't want to talk about like COVID conspiracy. I want to go into the other random weird stuff. You know what I mean?
You name the topic, we'll dig deep.
Well, right now, is there any conspiracy that you can think of that intrigues you?
Nah, every conspiracy theory I think of right now is COVID related.
Yeah, no, I don't want COVID related. They bore me right now. I'm talking like.
Nah, listen, a lot of it intrigues me.
Yeah,
a lot of it intrigues me.
I know. You know which conspiracy theory I went down a rabbit hole with once was the one about the lizard people. Like how the lizard people control our government and our world. Have you heard of this one?
No.
Okay, so
lizard people.
Yeah, so there's this conspiracy theory that all the 1%ers of the world, like the rich people, the people that control government, all that sort of stuff, are actually lizards from like another planet.
Another planet?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
You jump onto Netflix, Amazon, any of those streaming services, you'll find plenty of them, bro.
Lizard people from another planet.
Lizard people, bro.
All right.
I'm not saying I believe it, but it's a conspiracy theory.
Yeah, no, it's fine. But the one I saw very recently was a video my mate sent to me. It goes for like 5-6 minutes. It's COVID related, but it's the one on how this was all pretty much planned. I think the video came out. It was like a clip of a video in 2003. I think from a show called Conspiracy Theories. So that's very fitting.
Very
fitting.
Creative show title, eh?
Very fitting. That's probably something I'd watch.
Can you imagine them sitting around the room at the table? All right, what do we call this thing? It's a show about conspiracy theories. And
there's one bloke that just says conspiracy theories.
And they all just look at him like you're a genius.
Or
just so you know, that guy gets
paid.
That guy gets paid more than me and you, just so you're aware.
That's fine. And you know what? So you should. That's a great name.
It's a dumb name.
It's original.
Something better, champ.
Like what? You come with something better right now.
That's a great point.
Nothing. You got nothing.
You honestly, you got
nothing.
I tried to play off the word conspiracy. I couldn't figure out anything.
If you ask me, I wouldn't waste my time because I have nothing ready to go. This guy's a genius.
You know what? He is, bro. Because when you search for that online, you just type in conspiracy theory. It's right there.
And then it'll pop up the TV show. First one, boom, click on it. Oh, what? Show on conspiracy theories that I don't have to search a stupid name for. It's in conspiracy theory. Boom, I got it right there.
Fair point. No, hey, fair point.
You can't go down. It's fantastic.
You know what? You proved me wrong. All right. Good name. Well done,
Yeah,
mate. You deserve all the money you get.
Conspiracy theories.
Good
There's
on
nothing
you.
better.
Mate, we had Benji comment on Instagram today about our mask punch on chat.
Oh, yes.
Bro, what a story.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I like this.
Good old Ben Mac, eh?
I like this. I like this comment, bro. I hate how invested I was in this story and it delivered. Bro, that's what we're about here at Have a Chat with Ray and Stat, bro.
Mate, you told a story that delivered. That's
Mate, we make people hate themselves for listening to us, but when they finish, they want more.
Yeah, they do. You know what? They do. A lot of them don't. And they make it very clear to me on a weekly basis.
And hey, fair enough.
Listen, and I tell them, I go, mate, you're right, I'll stop tomorrow. But I can't stop tomorrow.
Bro, I got a lot of hate comments yesterday for KBB.
Oh, yeah?
If you haven't seen it, ladies and gents, I did this camera trick where there were 2 rays on the screen.
Yeah.
I had a lot of people just send in stuff like, no, don't do this to us. What are you doing?
Which I agree with.
Bro, it was so funny. Mate, now that I can put 2 rays in a room, I'm going to be doing so many different things with that, bro.
We can't even bear the sight of one.
You're telling me, right?
Now you want 2.
It's brilliant.
What about when the kids thought that the other ray was your brother Joseph?
Bro, do you know how much that frustrated me?
That's actually very funny.
I'm sitting there. I spend 5+ hours putting this video together where it's amazing. There's 2 rays in the same room talking to each other. All the parents are amazed. They're like, this is crazy. But the kids are like, oh yeah, that's just Joseph.
That is like soul crushing.
It is
for you, man. I feel sorry for you. Imagine sitting there and some 4-year-old walks up to you. I was like, oh, thank you. Tell your brother, tell your Uncle Joseph, thank you for helping you with KBB this week.
Bro, Joseph's getting a rap from all the kids and he's not even part of KBB.
I want to punch him in the head.
It's so funny.
But that's funny as, bro. The kids are so funny. Because you know what? You think the kids would ask, oh, how could there be 2 Uncle Rays on the screen?
No.
Instead, it's the parents.
No, it's Joseph.
But it's Joseph.
That's their
Joseph King of Dreams, we call him.
I've never called him for that day in my life, bro.
No, I'll never call him that ever again. That's stupid. It's just a good movie.
Shout out to Joseph. He's a good kid.
Yeah, he's all right. No, we like him. We like Joe.
We'll keep him around.
Yeah, you have to. Your brother. Of course you got to keep him around.
Hey, that.
But listen, we like the banter, but we like the banter that we get from the Insta comments. We get some good banter.
It's good laughs.
Yeah, we have some fun with it.
I feel like your banter with Bao is about to turn into a bromance. I feel like you're starting to like him now.
I feel like love is in the air.
This bromance is forming, bro.
Listen, I have to set my differences aside with him. But I love Bao. From the interactions we've had, I love him. But he actually sent in a photo to me of this haircut that he wanted me to get.
Okay.
Which is basically bald,
but
it's like a circle of hair starting from the top, coming down, linking with my beard, and then going back right around again. It looks horrible. And I had a joke with someone at church, Couture. I showed it to her once. She showed it to me once. She goes, "We have to get this haircut." And I go, "Yeah, we'll show it to Pastor, and he'll kill us both, and whatever." Anyway, he sends me the photo. He goes, "But you have to get this haircut." And I looked at him. Okay, he's a good man. He jumps on board with the absurd things that I want to do, and he just jumps on.
Yeah.
Bill, I think I love you.
Looks like Stats resolved these differences with Sal. Well done, bro.
No, listen, don't get too excited about it. But no, I love it. For everything that's been good so far, I love him. I want to meet him, but I'll break the rules to go see him. No problem.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll break the rules.
Listen, I wouldn't travel to Marrickville even if there wasn't lockdown.
Yeah, Marrickville. I like Marrickville.
I can't stand Marrickville.
Really?
What a horrendous place.
Oh, look, it's not a phenomenal area, but there are people there that make up for it.
Yeah,
the boys at Latitude, Bow Now.
Yeah.
Little Bow Now. I want to call him that now.
Yeah, Lil Bow Now. I like
it's Bow Wow, but Lil Bow Now.
I like that, bro.
Yeah, but
I'm changing your name in my phone, bro.
I just want to meet him.
It's Bow Now. Well, we'll have him on the show. We're gonna do it now. We've talked.
Yeah,
we've talked about it for like 3 weeks straight. I'll call him this week. I'll set it up.
Yeah, look, I think it's absurd that we have to wait till at least October now before we can actually go back to the studio and have people on proper.
Let's just chuck him on Zoom, bro.
Yeah, we've got to chuck him on.
We're gonna get it done. All right, done. Sounds good.
Little Bow Wow.
Bro, let's close this thing off, shall we?
Yeah.
First of the week.
Oh, bro, what do you have for us?
Brother, 1 Kings, chapter 3. Sorry, show notes say 1 Samuel. It's 1 Kings.
Oh, okay, because I had my Bible turned to 1 Samuel.
Yeah, sorry, bro.
Oh, mate. Sorry, 1 Kings, chapter
3.
Yep.
And we're going to start with verse 11. Yes, 11. Verse 10. Verse 10. So basically what's gone down here is God has spoken to Solomon, David's son. He's starting off his reign in Israel. He's starting off his reign as king. So God says to him, what do you want? What can I give you? What is it that your heart's desired? I'll give you anything you ask for. So Solomon asks God for, it's a very well-known story. He doesn't ask God for money. He doesn't ask God for power. He asks God for wisdom, understanding. And God's response is in verse 10. And the speech pleased the Lord that Solomon had asked this thing. And God said unto him, because thou hast asked this thing, and hast not asked for thyself long life, neither hast thou asked for riches, nor hast thou asked for a life of thine enemies, but thou hast asked thyself understanding to discern judgment. Behold, I have done according to thy words. Lo, I have given thee a wise and understanding heart, so that there is none like thee before thee, neither after thee shall any arise like unto thee. And I've also given thee what thou hast not asked, riches and honor. And so there shall not be any among the kings like unto thee all thy days. So basically God's response to Solomon is, listen, I'm going to give you exactly what you've asked for, an understanding to discern judgment, but I'm also going to give you this. Reason it intrigued me when I read it wasn't because of, it's such a good point to that Solomon was so humble to ask for that, to ask for wisdom and knowledge, but also the fact that there's a principle here. If we ask God for wisdom, like he tells us to, if we ask God for things that please him, he's going to take care of the rest. You know what I'm saying? Like all those things that we think are needful, or all those things that we think we need, he'll take care of that. So we should really be asking for the things that are going to help us grow in life with him rather than everything else, because he'll take care of all of that. We don't need to worry about all of that. Because Solomon asked for that, God gave him everything else on top of it. He actually made him the richest man to ever walk the face of the earth. Also the wisest man to walk the face of the earth. But because Solomon was so wise in what he asked for, God took care of the rest. And I think that's a good principle for us to know as people and Christians is be smart in what you're asking God for, and he'll take care of the rest. Don't worry, like it says that he feeds the sparrows, he'll take care of his children. Don't worry about the things to come. Don't worry about the things that we're worrying about for a day to day. Worry about what he wants you to have to grow with him, and he'll take care of the rest. You know, especially in these times where everything's so difficult and everything's so up in the air, and we just don't know what to think or what to do. Be aware that he's going to take care of all of that. He's going to take care of this whole situation. Just worry about what's drawing you closer to him.
Yeah, no, that's a very good story. As you were going on there, put up one of a post that Goose put up on his Comfort in Christ page. I put up this morning. He really got to me. God sees the end from the beginning. He knows where all of this is going. Trust him. I think it was very, very, very timely. And I just pondered on it because like I just had a couple concerns with a few private things, and I was just like, man, like how's it all going to work out? And we all fall into that, bro. We all fall, and and we all fall into that bit of like that mindset.
Yeah.
And then I get that reminder, from that Comfort in Christ page, and I look at it and I just think, wow, like that's so important in that story, which I'll bring back up on my phone. So I love what God does here. He goes, I've done according to thy words. I've given thee a wise understanding heart, but I've also given them that which has not asked.
Yeah.
So we ask God for something like wisdom, but then he'll go on and he'll give us something, not only just wisdom, but there are times where pending the situation, he'll give us something more.
Exactly. He knows what we need. That's the crazy part.
And sometimes we just don't ask for it.
Yeah. Like
especially in the situation where we always, like the one thing we always need to ask for is wisdom in everything that we do. We have to be wise. But I love what I love how God acknowledged what Solomon had said. Basically, and as I said, like you mentioned, Solomon could have asked for anything. Absolutely anything he wanted.
And God would have given it.
100%. And you go and like, and the things like you mentioned, like, you know, money and riches and everything along those lines. And then he's, and because God says, like, he acknowledges, he goes, that's because I've asked this thing, and you haven't asked for long life, you haven't asked for riches, you haven't asked for the life of thine enemy. So you haven't asked for someone that's done something to you, like an enemy of yours that you want to kill him, but you've asked for understanding to discern judgment. Yeah. That's like, I love he acknowledges that. He acknowledges that he could have asked for everything, but he didn't ask for, he asked for wisdom. He goes, not only that, but I will give thee that what has not asked, the riches and honor. And I love that. I like, that's just so comforting to know that, you know, when we are going through a certain trial, or if, you know, if this is something that we need from God and we ask for something, we may get something else from it that would be so applicable at the time. We just think like,
and he'll give us what we need to go through that situation. It's great.
Yeah. And it's every time.
Yeah.
I feel like it's every time it does that.
And it's beautiful how the Bible works, because the writer of this book takes that and shares that story. And then right after that story, how that chapter ends is the story of the two women disputing over the baby, whose baby is whose. So the Bible shows us what God gave Solomon, and then it shows us him putting it to use straight away with a very, very difficult situation. You know, two women saying that this child's mine, and not knowing how to, you know, how you're going to deal with that. And it shows the wisdom and the judgment that Solomon was given to deal with that situation straight away. It shows it instantly. And that's great, because it's beautiful how the Bible works like that. It shows, okay, God said he was going to give it, and he did. You know,
I love, and yeah, and that's exactly what I was going to say. It's not here you go, and good luck with it, all the best. It's good luck. Now, what I've given you, use it.
Yeah.
And put the story of the Ford with the woman the story of the two women, and the baby, and you know who's the baby for and everything, and you see how Solomon gets the wisdom from God to discern and how it goes about it that way. It's a phenomenal passage. And we need to be asking God regularly for things that we need to deal with certain situations. Right. Especially wisdom. I feel like especially wisdom with all, like, kind of tying into what we spoke about last week, with everyone having their opinion on, you know, COVID and this and that, kind of everything splitting and, you know, causing enemies and everything along those lines. Which kind of ties me into this. Becky Halou put on her Instagram last week, after we'd spoken about our Love Your Enemies one, was she put up a quote, we are saved by men who died loving his enemies. That was a quote from Tim Keller. I kind of thought it really tied in well to what we spoke about last week.
Yeah, wow.
We are saved by a man who died loving his enemies. I just thought that was like very timely how it all came like to what we spoke about last week. But in relation to what we're speaking about this week, God's just not going to give it to us and say store it, and, you know, a time will come in X amount of time, and he goes, all right, we'll do it, and then when I give it to you, apply it now.
Yeah.
There will be a situation where you'll just know that, okay, God's given it to me for this particular reason, I need to apply it there and then.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, no, that's beautiful, bro. That's very good passage.
Yeah, just a quick and simple principle that really struck me this week. I was a fan of it, man. Big fan of.
Asking, he shall give to you.
That's it, bro. That's it. Well, that's it. Good. That's another episode in the books, bro.
Good way to enter the double digit mark,
mate. We hit double digits, eh?
Yeah, I know, bro. Very good way to bring it in.
That's it, ladies and gents. Competition's still happening. We've still got our road to 100. So make sure that you're following us on subscribing to us and sharing that photo with us, so you can go in the draw to win a $50 Wolfpack feed. We need to get to 100 subbies before that competition is active. So make sure that you're sharing the page, tag us in that, and we'll put you in the draw. You can get more opportunities to win by sharing us constantly, and we will add your name in again. So make sure you're on that. Share the page. Yesterday we had Talk to Me. Great episode with Jackie. It was a really cool story. Cool to learn more about her. Tuesdays, you got to have a chat with Ray and Stat, and then go over to League Chat with the Stat, that channel for all your league information, mate, on Wednesdays.
That's it, bro. That's where you find me.
That's it. Well, mate, I think that's it for us tonight.
Thinking about Dunsky, bro. That was a good one.
I think that's it. Mate, thanks for having the chat with me, bro. That is, I'm Ray. That is Stat, ladies and gents. Thanks for having me,
guys. See you soon.
Stato.